I'm impressed Simon managed to find someone with guts to come after me. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me that he wants Ember as proof of this. He knows I'd never part with her. The first time Ember and I met, she was pointed right at me. And then backfired on the gloating bastard who thought he'd won. She's saved my life more times than I care to remember. In my line of work, we're always in and out of the fire, if you know what I mean. We were a thing for a while, until the coward sold me out. I'm sure he regrets it, considering I survived the attempt on my life. And now, I live to blackmail him and make his life a living hell. So if Simon told you I wanted him dead, it's a lie. I want him very much alive. And suffering.
Okay, well...
Oh, will you? You really think I'd let you just waltz onto my ship and I'd hand her over? If you knew anything about me, you'd know honesty isn't my strong suit. The only truth here is that I've intended to kill you since the moment you set foot on my ship. I'm pretty sure I've already made up my mind. Maybe I did. Yeah. Okay. Fine. You've compelled me to hold up my end of the deal after all. You get Ember, I'll disappear. Besides, I like to think of this as just a temporary arrangement. She's always found her way back to me before. Why should this time be any different? I already gave you Ember, and the truth is, you don't. Something you may want to keep in mind next time you make a deal with a total stranger. Oh, don't worry. I see this as some well-needed, dare I say, deserved time off. I'm looking forward to the fresh start. I guess Simon chose wisely. For once. Now get off my ship. I've got an identity to arrange and a vacation to plan.
Yeah, one of my playthroughs, I ended up with the Datura in my list of ships. And it was long, and I hadn't noticed it for so long, I couldn't remember where it came from. So I think that one I actually just killed
Clamps
her.
released. Air pressure stable.
I will have to check and see if the Datura drops into my inventory after she's made her fresh start.
The elevators or stairs to reach the other level. Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia.
Look who survived the devil herself. Well, either that or you decided to pay up. Things aren't as easy when there's a history to consider. A moment's hesitation or a slip in judgment is just a bullet in the brain. We loved each other. For a time. But when you're in our line of work, relationships become the best weapon to hold against you. I betrayed her, and her brother paid the price. It's not something I'm proud of.
So this was very personal. It all makes a bit more sense now.
Let's hope it's finally possible. It's strange. I always imagined I'd be happy knowing she's gone. Perhaps I've been running so long now that it will just take time for the relief to set in. You know, why don't you keep that gun of hers? I think it's time I left the past behind. Yes, let's. Enough about the past. The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself.
Got it.
Nice doing business with you.
Don't be caught on the Martian surface without proper protective gear. All outside surface activity requires... of a certified safety
Need to look at that paperwork. Oh, we got a storm going on. That's what that is. So Ember is a laser pistol. Tricked out pretty good. Audio file on Stanley McMillan.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city?
Oh, I thought it was going to play while I did that.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
Okay. Let's see. That level done. Box condos too. Lunch from 11 to 1:30. Leaves work for the Broken Spear at 5 p.m.
Good day, Captain.
So we need to find his computer and then access it at a time when there's nobody around.
Outsiders pretty much run the lower levels here.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect.
Deimos. One of the earliest shipbuilders, and desperate to remain relevant.
So I just need to wait for him to go away. Somewhere I can sit and wait for an hour.
Mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many applicants?
Go. This has to be on the inside. On the inside. That one. With quantum synergies has fallen through.
Please try not to alert anyone to what you're doing.
Yeah, those callouts that she makes after you've picked a lock really should happen as you start picking it.
Don't cause any trouble.
Hey,
Well, that
Ularu.
took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it.
So sure of yourself, are you? Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. This is a sales initiative for Project Dominion. It's not an Infinity Ltd design. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name, meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Particle beam shotgun?
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Hey,
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent him on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need Fiennes to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity Ltd has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation. Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fiennes, our chief security officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
Okay, recon stim is
So much
very
for any
nice.
faith in our security team.
Very nice boost to stealth.
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
Okay, security dude.
Good. You're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity Ltd. A mole within the company means a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included. Directive Theta allows for a third party to conduct the sweep. This way, the results can be objective. We certainly are. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her, but he'll need your assistance for an unusual assignment. We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. And in this case, it's mutual benefit. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program. completely off the books. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing.
Infiltrating Ryujin for Ryujin.
At least one of us is. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security maintenance. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can utilize to help avoid detection. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up.
We will make a concerted effort to avoid direct conflict, as much as possible.
Good. No one can know about this, not even our own guards. So stealth will be of utmost importance. In fact, as much as I appreciate the words of your associate here, you may be better off heading in alone. Any precautions to mitigate risk should be taken. You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place. He knows Directive Theta has been enacted.
Okay, I am going to take a break fairly shortly. Because once we start this infiltration, it goes on for a while.
I've got my
Let's go
eye
talk to
on
Nix
you.
first.
Oh, my career will be over if this deal falls through.
That was quite a...
Hold on. Wasn't showing me the dot. Oh, that's not in the elevator, it's on the other side of the elevator. And it's not showing the arrows, so we're on our own. I think we have to go up and over.
And those 100 other people at the same. Williams will always be out of reach for those who refuse to.
Ouch. Did not mean to do that.
Pasha's place, where the fun never stops. In the city.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day.
What's up?
Right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested in what you're asking.
Quit hovering. You're gonna make people
You
nervous.
think the city got them all?
You got an appointment? 'Cause if not, consider this area reserved
Still cheaper than buying it at the Astroline.
Oh yeah, Dalton's little errand runner. I've written up a program just for the occasion, but as Ryujin knows, it's yours for either a price or a favor.
Let's persuade.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not. It is a really nice amount of credits. Maybe I am getting a little greedy here.
Nice credit there.
Alright, you win. No wonder Ryujin hired you.
It's the favor.
While you're snooping around in the tower, I just need you to hit up one more workstation on the way. It's Camden Cho's. Just run the same program on the slate I'll give you, and you're good. It's that simple.
Sounds good.
I believe this Camden Cho might consider it a problem, but it is your decision.
I hoped you'd see it that way. Like I said with Camden, all you've got to do is run this little beauty on Ularu Chen's computer, and the program will take care of the rest. Once you're done, bring the slate back to me at my place. Whatever encryption Ularu has is bound to take some real work, more than my little setup here can handle. It's nice to see you know more than just sneaking around and talking a good game. Here's the slate. I'll be waiting.
Find a way into Ryujin Tower. Okay.